YouTubers, it's Angie or My Parmbella. What's up, guys? Today is day number 9, and it was also my pre-op with my surgeon and the hospital. The day started out at 1:30 and didn't end till about 5, so it was a long day. I got 3 different weights today, and of course I'm going to go by my scale, but I wanted to let you know what all of them said. This morning, when I weighed myself, I was 208.2, which is a loss of 0.6. My surgeon's office, well, the weight loss center, I weighed in at 211.1. And then when I got to the hospital and they weighed me, I weighed 212.6. So they're all almost around the same, but I'll stick with the 208 because that's my true weight. Lord, they had me to sign all kinds of paperwork. First, it started out, I was at the weight loss center and talking to my surgeon, and he couldn't believe how much weight I'd lost, and he was very proud of that. Showed him that I was really committed to the cause. Sit still. And then we talked about the surgery. You know, he wanted to make sure that everything was understood. He explained how the process would go, and I would be in the hospital if everything went right. He's going to do a laparoscopic gastric bypass, but he said a possible open, but he doesn't foresee any reason that it would be an open, but he has to make that stipulation assured that it could be. He explained to me all the things that could go, that could go wrong about blood loss, and he said that there's only 1 to 2% chance that you would have to have a transfusion. He told me that there was only a fourth of a percent, something like that, of death, because I told him that my mom was really worried, and he said there's more of a chance of dying from other operations than gastric bypass surgery. We talked about the anesthesia. We talked about what they call a stricture, which he said could possibly happen at post-op 4 to 6 weeks, where when they make the connection between the stomach opening, the pouch opening, they have to make it small so that you will lose weight, so that the food will stay in place for a while, so you'll feel full. And he said that sometimes when it starts healing and the scar tissue grows, it can close up, and then you'll start throwing up and stuff, and if that happens, then we'll have to do an in-office procedure called a balloon dilation, where they go in and they have a balloon that kind of blows up in that opening and makes it bigger again. He explained about the leaks, and he said it's only a 1% chance of leaks. He said the most common complication is the stricture, which that's like a 1 to 2% chance or something. It's more common than everything else. He said to prevent blood clots, and that they would have me tet hose on, plus the compression garment that goes around your ankle, legs that that go up and down, the air compression thing, and plus I would be having Coumadin. So they take every precaution they possibly can to make sure that you're going to be okay. I have all the faith in the world. And then after we discussed that, I had to initial some paperwork, and he told me he'd see me on Thursday, and said, I told him that I was a little a little anxious and worried, and he said, we want you to be a little worried, but we just don't want you to be scared. So he said that's normal. Then I went over to the hospital. One of the nurses took me over to the hospital, and we had to register. They took all the insurance information and all that stuff, and then we had to wait for a nurse to come out and get us, and we had to do all this paperwork on the computer with history and all these different questions and stuff. And I got all these handouts about what the hospital and everything, and 2 booklets, one patient information and the other pain medicine. I seen the anesthesiologist, and I told him that anesthesia, I've had some bad time with anesthesia, that it makes me nauseous, and he said that we'd take precautions, and he was going to put a scopolamine patch on the back of my ear, and he explained to me that it will last for 3 days, and after you take it off, that you have to make sure that you wash that area real good, and make sure that you wash your hands after you do that, because if you rub your eye, then it can make your eye dilate real big, and people think you'd had a stroke or something. And he explained to me about the anesthesia and everything. He was really nice, and about the complications of anesthesia and so on and so forth, And Dr. Kramer didn't order any blood work or anything, but the anesthesiologist did, a CBC and something else. But the lady that did my blood work, oh, she was awesome. I have a really hard time because I have small veins, and I really only have one arm that works as far as getting blood from it. And she took one try, and she got it with one try. I've got a bigger bruise from pulling the Band-Aid off than I do from getting stuck. Oh, one thing about that, Dr. Kramer said that you'll get an initial IV when you first come in, and then after they have you under, then they'll put a central line in your neck, so that if they have to draw any blood or anything, they can get it, and they won't have to be re-sticking you and all this different stuff. So I guess that's pretty good, because like I said, I'm a hard stick, and I don't need bruises all over my body. And the lady showed us how to come in through the front door, and how to get up to the same-day surgery. It was a long, drawn-out process, but at least that part's over with. And I just have to wait until the day before surgery, and if they don't call me by 5 o'clock that evening, I said that I should call them, and they will tell me when to come in. Now I'll get to what I ate today on day number 9. My fluid intake today was about the same as it was yesterday, which was about 128 ounces. For breakfast, I took in 210 calories, 27 grams of carbs, 17 grams of protein, and 3 grams of fiber. I ate 1 ounce of low-fat cheese, 4 ounces of Breyers light yogurt, and 1 packet of oatmeal with Splenda. For lunch, I took in 260 calories, 21 carbs, 36 protein, 2 fiber. And I had 1 cup of sliced apple, a half a cup of cottage cheese, and 4 ounces of canned chicken. And I ate this before I left to go to the Preop. It takes us about an hour, I guess, to go there. And we stopped at Walmart for a few minutes before we got there, so we left a little bit early. We left about 11, I guess. Then for supper, I took in 565 calories, 50 carbs, and I'll explain to you why in a minute, 32 protein, and 6 fiber. Alright, we had to eat at McDonald's because, you know, we were still in Kingsport. And it was, like I said, it was 5 o'clock or later before we got out. And I was really hungry. I had a Southwest chicken salad with ranch dressing, and I indulged for my very last time. I had a half of a plain sundae. My husband ate the other half, and that's my last sugar, which I hadn't had no sugar in well over, you know, a week or more. So I said I have to have 1 more ice cream before this is all done. So I only took a half of it because my carbs were getting kind of high. Cause the salad itself had like 38 carbs. So, but that was the best choice that I could make being out. I may eat some more protein in a little while, but you know I can't take any more carbs in. So far my calories are about 1,035, and my carbs would be 97. My protein, excuse me, I didn't add it up. One second, I'm sorry. About 85, and fiber 11. So that's what I did for today, and tomorrow is day 10. I just got done doing some housework because I have to clean my mom's house tomorrow too. It'll be the last time that I do either one until I'm able to do it again. And my husband will be doing this house, and I guess my sister and my brother will be trying to do my mom's house, or my dad, all of them pitching in. That's about all I got today. I mean, it's been a long day and I'm really tired, so I wanted to get this done. I'm sorry about yesterday's video being so dark, but me and my husband, we had to sleep in the living room on the mattresses off the bed because, like I said the day before, that I was going to clean that bedroom because my dog had had a few accidents, and I couldn't stand the smell, so I shampooed it, and we had to wait for it to dry. So when I tried to do the video, for some reason it was just really dark. I don't know if it was because where I was sitting at or what. But anyway, I love y'all guys, and I hope everybody's having a good weekend. And I'll talk to you tomorrow for day 10. Bye-bye.